this shit out. I'm right here trying to.
You trying to work this out. And a week ago, you punched me in my face.
And today we're reacting to BF walks in on his baby mama having relations with another man, then gets shot 16 times by the side dude. Crazy situation from what? Wait, so damn, this is crazy. Hold on. So the dude got hit. Tyree. Yeah, the main dude got hit up 16 times by the side.
I attempted to set him up not once but twice. I know I was dealing with the both of them. They both knew that I was dealing with the both of them. Ray and Tyree, they never crossed paths. They did both speak on the phone on both ends. One day I was over Tyree's house. Trey had called me. Tyree had answered. They exchanged words. And one time I was over Trey's house. Tyree had called me, and Trey had answered, and they exchanged words. So I do want to add that part in because that's important as well in this story.
This is the story of Tyree Tashon Richardson, aged 20, who was shot to death 16 times after walking in on his baby mother sleeping with another man.
It was not exclusive. I was not exclusive to him. And he knew that. He knew who I was dealing with, I believe, through like Instagram at the time. I'm not too sure about when he found out who I was dealing with or how he found out who I was dealing with, but he did not know him. They did not know each other.
So they wasn't together. That wasn't together. This was his baby mama. He was still hitting his baby mama and dealing around with her sometimes, but she was also fucking with another nigga, and he walked in on that shit one day and tweaked. Damn, nigga.
You hate meetings. Your team hates meetings.
Oh!
It feels like you're just having meetings just to talk about more.
Bro. Shit pissing me off, bro. Ads and shit, bro. And y'all know I'm not cutting that out.
They did not know each other.
Tyree, who had previously been a victim of attempted murder, unfortunately was not so fortunate this time when his child's mother's other guy emptied his gun on him as he walked in on them. The
16?
girlfriend had a lot to say about the whole incident. Likewise did his parents had a lot to say too.
Hey everybody, I'm Tyree's mom, Lindsay, and
I'm his father, Roger.
So we just wanted to take this opportunity to come on his page and you know, kind of talk about this journey that we have been on.
Was this a setup by the baby mother, or was this a bad coincidence? We will learn about the shocking truth of the whole matter when we play the clips of what the baby mother had to say and also what his parents had to say too. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. Tyree Tashon Richardson, aged 20, was born on April 26, 2002.
The hell is this music? I'm gonna mute that. That's really bad. But damn, man. That's crazy. Nigga just 20.
He was a rapper that goes by the name of FSO Gunk.
He fuck around and quit. I fuck with my plug. He pay for my trip. I'm having them bands. I'm spending that shit. Your bitch wanna fuck.
Tyree had
ass
multiple successful albums. He was also
that sounded
the owner
a little
of
bit
food
better.
Truck known as Dospot_301. He was also a successful dog breeder businessman.
It's fat, baby. Hey, boy, man. What it make you do? Hey. Oh, shit gonna be finger looking good. Hop in that good, oh. Tell him we got that new shit in there. It's that brand new. Brand spanking new. Give me a month or two, man. This motherfucker gonna be up and running. I want y'all to support. Man, black businesses need to support each other a little more.
Put the camera on the nigga, dude.
PG. That boy motivating you. Yeah. Do something a little different for the community. But we'll be serving everything: breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything, man. I just want It's an experience for me, so, you know what I'm saying?
He was a very funny guy who came from a family of people who bonded and did a lot of things together.
What is it?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tyree.
He got him a little. This girl look alright. He got him some shit that's alright.
They got together and loved each other.
The fuck is this?
They shared a lot of memories together, and she claimed to love him when things were going smooth for them. On Tyree's birthday in 2020, someone tried to ambush and kill him after he got home from partying, but fortunately for him,
On his
he was able to
birthday.
escape with his life. It was a very shady situation because nobody knew where Tyree was at the moment, but all of a sudden someone popped out of nowhere trying to shoot him. Only his girlfriend and one other friend knew his location. So how did someone show up trying to kill him? He was really suspicious of his girlfriend, but let it go.
So April 26th was Tyree's birthday. And for Tyree's birthday, I had got somebody to come in, do an at-home massage for him. I had cooked brunch. I had went out. I had got him gifts. We had went out to dinner with his family, and then we went to the club. Mind you, his friend lives with us. His friend Boog lives with us. Boog was not there that whole day. Like Tyree, I had went to Gucci, and I came back. Tyree taking a nap on the couch after his massage. And so, you know, for me, it was just like, well, this your best friend, this your right hand. Why he not here, you know, all day throughout your birthday? But we weren't looking at it like that at the time. We weren't looking at it like that at the time. I had cooked brunch. We had a few hours later, we chilled for a little bit, and then we went out to dinner with his family. After dinner, we ended up going to the club. We went to Rose Bar. Now, Tyree told me, you know, like, bring my friends out. He definitely did tell his friends to come, but none of Tyree's friends ended up coming to his birthday. Like, nobody came to the dinner. Nobody came to the club that night. Nobody came to the house that day at all. So I had invited my friend. Now, the friend that I invited to come out with us that night is who I met Trey through, which Tyree knew that. I've been friends with her years before she even introduced me to Trey in 2019. We were friends way before then. She came with us to the club. I had invited her. I had invited a couple, like 2 more of my friends. The other 2 couldn't come. She came. Tyree's brother had came, and Tyree's brother's friends had came. So mind you, like, she drunk. She ends up throwing up outside the club. She literally, like, has the door open outside the black truck, like, with her head out, like she bent, like she twisted.
Come on, Monty. We about to go to the car.
She got receipts and shit though.
Mind you, me and this girl, we had fell out a couple months before this. We didn't start hanging out with each other up until March, right before I went to Miami to get my surgery. So I'm pretty sure everybody watching this video,
They
you've
put
been
that
drunk.
ass on her.
And if it's, you know, when you drunk, you expressive. Me and her were literally having like a heartfelt conversation the whole car ride. I'm literally like, my back turned towards her, like we drunk, we talking, all that. So when we finally pull up to our house, Tyree backs into the parking spot. When he backs into the parking spot, me and her, we're still having a conversation, like we still talking. Mind you, we're drunk. We still talking, and I'm not gonna say like we was, you know, like talking the whole time, like, you know, where I'm, you know, peeping what she doing, but like, we drunk, like, we would come back to the conversation. I would come back to the front and be like, yeah, because, you know, da-da-da-da. But, like, for the most part, like, we were talking the whole car ride. So when he pulls into the parking spot, he put the car in park, he started rolling up a J. He never was going into the house. He never was like leaving us in the car or nothing like that. He was getting out to hit his J. He went to the back of the car, like on the trunk, leaned against the trunk, and was about to hit his J. Now, mind you, I'm still talking to her. Now, when I'm facing the back seat of the car, I can clearly see him out of the window. And when he sits back to hit his J, it was like almost immediately, like he just took off. Like I just seen a fast motion past the car, and I just seen another fast motion past the car. And so in my head, I'm like, what was that? She's like, what? And I'm like, I'm just trying to get my thoughts together. Like he getting chased down. Like this shit's really happening.
This is one nigga?
I jumped in the driver's seat. I put the car in drive, and I started driving in the direction where Tyree ran. Now, mind you, it was not as quick as like, he started running.
Yeah.
I seen another fast motion start running after him, and it was kind of like a...
You
like
trying to process.
Kind of situation. If you ever been in a situation where, you know, it's happening fast, stuff kind of slow down. So I'm like, I gotta get myself together. I literally jumped in the driver's seat, put the car in drive, and I started driving in the direction of where he ran to. Now, when I'm driving, I got the windows down. I rolled the windows down. I'm literally calling his name out from the car, like Tyree, like yelling his name out. And I'm like, we like, come to the car. And so I don't hear no commotion. I don't hear like no rustling. I don't hear him. So I start circling the neighborhood. Our neighborhood had one entrance on one side, another entrance on another side. So I'm literally going out of one entrance into the other one, like circling, yelling his name out. So the last time that I circled, it's a police car parked in the library that was adjacent to our neighborhood. The library was one entrance. You go down a little bit, our neighborhood was the next entrance over. So I see a police car parked in the parking lot of the library. Mind you, we live in Crofton. It's a predominantly white area. It's not too much going on. For the most part, it's quiet, it's peaceful. You know, like some days we leaving our doors unlocked, like getting comfortable. Like it's one of those type of neighborhoods.
Word.
I start hitting my horn and like getting my lights and like flagging the officer down. He put his lights on and start following me into the neighborhood. So when he follows me into the neighborhood, of course he calls for backup. I get out of the car like frantic, like panicking, like I'm like, my boyfriend, I don't know what's going on. He just got chased. I just seen somebody chase him. He just got out of the car and somebody started chasing him. So he's asking all these questions like, which direction did they go in? How many people did you see chasing him? It was only one person that was chasing him. How many people did you see chasing him? All that. So as I'm going answering his question, he's questioning me as we're walking to my house because I'm showing him where we was, like where it all started from. And so at the time, of course, like I'm not aware that the car that the dude had jumped out of was there. But once I got back in front of my house, I live there every day. I'm familiar with who parks here, who don't park here, what cars are out here. This car, like we was parked right here, and this, you know, like I'm looking at the car like, you know, it got DC plates. They ended up running the plates of the car and it was stolen. They really had dogs out there. They had like some type of like equipment where they could track if an Uber or Lyft was called in a certain proximity. Like, so they doing all that. It's dogs, police officers coming out. So at the time, I did not know that Tyree had got the attention of one of our neighbors and she had let him in the house. Now, when Tyree, I guess, seen a commotion of like all the police officers arriving or heard it, I don't know. Still to this day, I don't know where the lady's house was. Home with us, I really didn't know who to think about because Tyree was not like into it with nobody. Like he didn't really have like too many problems or anything like that to that extent where somebody would hop out or
I'm trying to chase him
or like our movement and stuff like that to hop out and chase him down. So we get into the house, the police are there, they're taking statements. Mind you, like we got stuff in our house. It's just an uncomfortable situation. We were already starting to pack to move out. Our lease is ending in 2 weeks coming up. So we started to pack and stuff like that, but at this point in time, we just getting clothes, he getting his stuff, and he called his parents. We go to his parents' house after this night. Mind you, he was carrying my friend, like he like get her out of my house, like all this type of stuff.
He thinking it's
So
on some her
the
shit.
next day, my friend had reached out to me. From there, like, I had sent Tyree the messages, and he was pretty much like he still didn't trust it or whatever like that. Granted, because she was the only one with us that night. The night that of his birthday, it was a fake page named Trey and his views. But this is where things like kind of took a turn with this story. The following week was my birthday. My birthday is May 4th. Me and Tyree had took a trip to Puerto Rico. When we went to Puerto Rico, Tyree had received a DM. I had hit my friends up.
Hold on, he said, what he said? He's received a DM. Who is these little ass fast as shit? Make sure you stay on 10, big boy. You'll be alright. Yeah, make sure you got paper like me too. Move out next day. Bitch ass nigga boy, shut up. Make sure you can move your family around when this shit really pressure. Shut up. Stop texting me on shit. You trying to save yourself. Shut up.
I had hit my
You'll be alright. It's hard to read because it's blurry, y'all.
friends up, and I said, we know who set Tyree up. So when I'm sending them this, we start sending voice messages back and forth. And in the voice messages, the friend who lived with us started to come up. Because we found out, we as in me and Tyree found out that the dude who DM'd him this, his best friend or his close friend, his right hand, I don't really know, was dropping bug off at the library. So when we found that out, and for the friend to not have been there the whole day of his birthday, very coincidental that, you know, now this dude reaching out to Tyree, speaking on the night of his birthday that his friend was not there for. Mind you, he's lived with us ever since we moved in. And so that's why I felt the need to, you know, come on here and really be very thorough about what happened to the full extent. Whether it make me look good or bad, like Tyree definitely was looking at my friend. Yes, he was looking at her because she was the only person with us that night. And then you gotta ask yourself, for what reason would I want him set up? Like that, it's not really adding up. And if y'all thought that I was behind something that day, why would y'all have allowed me to move into y'all house afterwards? And he made it known to his family that he was looking at my friend. Yes, he made it known to me that he was looking at my friend. And then going through his views, because we definitely went through the views, you know, like we try and piece stuff together. We just came home. It's his birthday. We just came home from the club. And he get hopped out on, like, in front of our house. If they bringing up me, they trying to paint me in this limelight when they all sat through that trial. That trial was 8 days long.
Fast forward to 2 years later, Autumn got pregnant and they were expecting a baby together. Things were rocky between them at some point, but he kept trying to make it happen for them. He was really trying to make it work, but she was making it hard on him. They had baby Corey, but Autumn wasn't trying to be a family with him even though he was pleading for that to happen.
Damn, that's tough. That's tough. I that's painful.
You should work this out, my child, for you. For all the shit I dragged you through for the last 4 years, you know. I honestly feel as if our next 6 months.
It sounded like he cheated. He had cheated and did some shit. She wasn't going. All the shit I dragged you through.
It's gonna be so great about relationship that you will be able to just forget about everything that's happened in the past. I just really think you would see a greater change. I don't like when you tell me it's no more because I really got faith in this shit. I really do care. I really do think that this can work. Don't keep cutting me off. I really do think that this can work. I know we can work it out. I want to do this shit with you without my home, without you being in my home, without you being here. It sucks. It's empty. Yesterday, I was fucking in my room all day. I can't keep doing this shit. I can't keep living like this. I don't want to be with nobody else. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you know. I honestly don't know what to say. I can just tell you I'm sorry because I literally done a lot of shit that's weighed this relationship down. I've done a lot of shit that can make you hate me. I've done a lot of that shit that it make you look the other way when I cook you saying something right. But I just want you to open your mind up and just to see everything we losing. A house.
So
Me being with my child every day. A bunch of shit. Like, I don't want to lose my love with you. I don't want to have to restore
Bro.
all that shit. And then we come back to each other and we work it out. And then we had to do all that again. I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to stop from baby steps again. I'm just asking you to try, babe. Any sign of me cheating, any sign of me doing anything wrong, you can leave. You can go right out the door.
That's what you don't understand is I don't want to work it out. In order to work it out, no.
You gotta want to.
Wait, let me finish.
I know you don't want to. I'm already.
Come on, man.
I want to work it out. And I know why. Because it takes me this long to try to fucking put it together. But that's not the way I want to go.
Yeah, bro. You don't know how to work your move, bro. You gotta, yeah, man.
So can I talk?
Yes.
You gotta know how to work your move,
In
bro.
order to work something out, both people have to want it.
Yeah.
And I don't.
I'm just crazy.
So I'm telling you how this is gonna go.
I just don't think we should be like this, babe. You're trying to run the show, and I just think you should just give me an opportunity to fix it with our relationship. Like, I'm so down on this shit. I'm so mentally broken. I really want to fix my home, bro.
You're so mentally broken.
You've been through a lot of shit. You've been through a lot too. I'm not knocking that, bro. I'm not knocking that. At the end of the day, you went through shit when it was the most trauma and you were having a baby.
Oh man, he was doing that while she was.
Terrible boyfriend.
Yikes.
The other day I was absent. I wanted to smoke J's more than worrying about my family and making sure y'all straight.
Oh man.
I was worried about getting high, stimulation in my mind, and shit like that. I'm not worried about that shit no more. Like, I honestly have a clear head. I honestly think about putting my family in. I honestly thinking about still being able to stand. So if emergencies come, if you crash your car, shit happen, I'll be able to put us back on our feet like that.
This nigga's ass. He don't know how to get his girl back. This nigga's ass.
That's mad shit. I don't plan to lose you, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna think about losing you because that shit's hard for me to endure, bro. Definitely the day before Christmas, like I keep telling you. I never had a Christmas with you, bro. Just wanna try to spend time with you, at least try to enjoy my life with you while I can. I only had one life. We already had a kid. We already started a family. Let's get this shit right while we can. Before it's too late.
Before it's too.
It's not too late, baby, because we're right here talking. It's not too late. We're right here talking. It's not too late. We still did together. It's not too late. It's not too late. Why?
Because I work here.
Okay, and I'm asking you to just love me
I feel bad for
again.
Boo that he has to get
I'm just
used to
asking you to love me again,
So,
babe. I'm just
the
asking you to love me again, babe.
It's
I'm asking you to please. I'm just asking you to love me again. I'm just
My
asking
son's
you to.
stuff is here.
I'm just
And
asking you.
until I'm able to
You're not moving. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to do all that. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I want you to just see positivity out of this
it's
situation.
no problem.
This he's not good at this, bro. Move on, bro.
It is positivity. You're making it negative. If I'm telling you, it's still positive. If I'm telling you,
You can't get mad, bro.
I'm fine. I'm still seeing positivity. Okay, I'm still seeing positivity. You're the one who's painting the negative on the situation. Like, you not understanding. You laughing at me, bro. It's not, because I'm right here. I'm trying to work this shit out. I'm right here trying to work this shit out. I'm right here trying to.
You trying to work this out. In a week ago, you punched me in my face.
And
Oh! Yeah, this isn't okay. Yeah, no, this is a different. Okay. He's not. We're not just talking about him stepping out. Okay. Yeah, this nigga is not. He was not the best guy.
I told you that. I've done that. I've done that.
And choked me.
Babe, but you gotta understand, I'm out of town
What?
for 4 days. I'll come back home.
You come back
Everything that I
home.
have is just fucking.
What bitch's numbers in your phone? You're on the
You're
phone
right,
with
I
bitches
did.
while I'm in the
You're
kitchen.
right.
You're in the living room.
I was not on the phone with no bitch while you was in the kitchen and I was in the living room.
You didn't know
I swear to
was in the
God.
kitchen.
I swear to God I wasn't
heard
on the
it.
phone with no bitch in the living room while you
That's just we been on. Niggas been swearing to God, putting things on this and that. That shit on
was in the kitchen. I would never do no shit like that.
You
I wouldn't
was.
even- I
you.
wouldn't even
But you
call
punch
no
your girl in the
bitch
face
in
and
my
choke her.
house With you right here. That's so disrespectful. You might have thought I was on the phone with a bitch.
You were.
I wasn't.
Okay. Well, besides.
I wasn't on the phone with a bitch. I'm telling you, I wasn't on the phone with a bitch in the living room with you right here. I wouldn't even do no
Okay,
shit
so
like
maybe
that.
I just misheard. But
Maybe you misheard. Like I said, I wouldn't do no shit like that. Like, that's beyond disrespectful. I wouldn't even.
Nigga, but you would punch your girl in her face and choke her and drag her off the bed.
I would be super mad you did some shit like that to me. I wouldn't do no shit like that. That's not even. That's drawing a
the
line.
disrespect is
Yeah, you right. I've done a lot of
Yeah.
disrespectful shit. I've done a
both
lot
of
of
us.
fucked
And I
up
feel
shit.
like,
Both of
why would
us.
you want to be with somebody like that?
Because
Both
I'm
of
just
us.
saying, I play a role in why all this shit is this way, babe. I love you. You're beautiful to me. I love you from the bottom of my heart. When you get your body done, you're gonna be A1 day one. I'm gonna
You're gonna be. This is not a good relationship. This is a bad relationship.
still continue to love you. I've still loved you the whole time we were together. I've told
How do
myself
you think
that I
that's
can't.
love?
I told myself that.
How do you think that's love, Terry?
I think it's love because I can always still pull you close to me regardless of
Because
how.
I've always just been accessible to you.
No.
And now I'm
I
just
don't
going to
think
cut
you're-
off the accessibility.
And I'm telling you
And I
that
think that you should just be grown enough to say, let's just make these last months count.
I just don't think we should just do that, babe. Like, I don't think we should do that. I don't.
This
think we should do that.
conver-
I'm not trying to be crazy, but you're not even letting it be.
This
enough.
conversation is not gonna be the reason why you get your girl back. How you moving? You have to show a drastic change. This is crazy.
The way. You're not even
Because
trying
I
to think
don't
about the
want it to be
positives
another
of the
way.
situation. We've
I
been
don't
together
want
for
it to
4
be
years. You
another
dragged
way.
yourself through it for 4 years. What's gonna hurt you? Another 2 months? Another 2 months of doing this shit, then you still gotta do it for another 18 years. That way, you're not even
I'm
like.
going to be a mom longer than 18 years.
I'm gonna be a mom, a dad longer than 18 years too. You think I'm not gonna be there for my child? You think I'm not gonna be hung with my child when I'm 30? Shit like that. Like, I wanna do shit with him, bro. I wanna
Yeah,
fucking.
you could still
enjoy
can't. You
my
was the one who said if I break up with you, Cody won't have a dad, and that's fine. You don't want to be there for Cody since we broke up. That's fine with me. Get off me. You stink. Get off of me.
Stop,
You
please.
stink.
You stink.
Okay, so please move.
You ain't even come into this smelling good.
I'm just asking you to stop.
Okay, you stink. Move.
I don't wanna go through this. No.
Corey, it's really not up
I
to you
know
anymore.
it's not up to me. I know it's not up to me. I'm just asking you to try, babe. It's
And I'm
Christmas,
saying
babe. Listen
no.
to me. Listen to me. Listen to me,
Get
bro.
on my face.
I'm not trying to be
Get out of my
aggressive or
face.
nothing like that, bro. Listen to me. Listen to me, bro. Look at what you giving up, bro.
What am I giving up? It's nothing here
Everything you
for me.
giving up, everything.
Bro, she over that shit. I wouldn't even. I hear the voice and be like, "Oh yeah, this shit is done. It was done. Yeah, all right, for sure. Let's do what you want, cause I don't want to live like
There's
this either."
nothing here for you. You keep saying that. I'm here. Cody's home is here. Your sweet is here. Babe, I'm admitting to me not being the best dude. I've admitted to that. Like, I've never admitted to that before. I've never said, damn, I've been fucked up. I've been doing all this shit.
Nigga.
I've never admitted to that shit ever. I never recognized where I was wrong.
This nigga was
Certain
a.
situations,
He
I-
wasn't shit,
now
boy. I ain't gonna
it
lie.
just makes me so mad because now it took me this long to take the initiative to make this shit work. Babe, I don't want to lose my relationship. You got power in you to hold on to me, to hold on to what your son has, to hold on to everything. Please get off your phone.
Dude, you.
I don't see what the problem is. I don't see
Whoa.
what the problem is.
You
I'm
don't
not
have to
taking
pay
anything
for my
from you.
body.
I don't care about that shit. I want to do it because of the shit I put you through. But I want you to understand We have a child. We have to raise for 18
Yeah,
years.
and we
Listen,
can
listen,
raise
listen,
him.
listen, 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 listen. Co-parenting sucks. I don't give a fuck who tells you that. He's missing
Not when
He's missing 2 perspectives every single day. He's missing 2 perspectives every. I'm just giving you.
Get out of there, girl.
2 perspectives every single day, and in order for him to be a man,
Are you a man? And you have both parents. Are you a man? Do you think
yes,
you're a
I
man?
think I'm a man. I think I.
Yo.
Think you're a man?
Yes, and I feel as if I definitely don't show characteristics of a man all the time, and I do fucked up shit that'll present me to be a pussy. But I am a man. I stand on all 10. I never folded on my family. I always been there. Anything financially wise, I never folded. I've been there, bro. You can't say I ain't my job. Like I stand on my 10. I stand on my 10, bro. I give you shit that I don't even want to do. I still do it because
Like what?
that's man shit. Like paying for your last class. I wanted to spend all my money in LA. Said fuck it, I'm gonna look out for her. I'm gonna help her. Boom. Next time I want to spend all my money in LA. Fuck it, I'm gonna pay for the surgery. I'm gonna help her out. I'm gonna help her deal with her bills. Help her do with her own shit.
So
I want you to genuinely be happy.
Other than materialistic things, what do you offer in this relationship? Other than materialistic things, so that support.
Yeah.
So cheating on me my whole pregnancy, that's support.
Baby.
Oh my gosh. That's a bad look, bro.
Can't bring up shit from 3 years ago.
Okay, so punching me in my face 7 days ago, that's support.
Wrong. That's wrong. That's fucking wrong. You're right. That's the type of conversation I want to have, though. Like, so I can improve, so I can fix myself, so I can just build. Like, you think that this doesn't help me, but this really does help me. Like,
this relationship literally drives you crazy.
I don't think it drives me crazy. I love the relationship so much it drives me crazy when I lose it.
But
That's the problem.
But I feel like you the one that lost it.
I did. I admit I lost it. I played a role in us losing the relationship.
Despite all this, he was a good father after they had the child.
Mini-me, you stay under me? You stay under daddy? You love your daddy? You love your daddy?
He loved the child and did all the things a good father did.
I fuck with that. You remind me of my little nigga. My little nigga light skin, bright skin, hair nappy every day.
By June 13th, 2022, Tyree and Autumn were no more living in the same house together. So on this day Tyree decided to go to Autumn's mom's house where Autumn lived with the hopes to try and reconcile. Upon getting to the house, Tyree was met with a hail of gunfire from Autumn's new boyfriend while he was trying to walk into the room.
Wow.
The boyfriend ran out and someone else called 911. Tyree was pronounced dead on the scene.
Wow.
He had been shot at 16 times. The new boyfriend was later determined to be Terrence Kenneth Yancey after his picture was captured on a Ring doorbell.
Trey runs past me in the hallway while I'm at her door downstairs, and he runs out. I run to the top of the steps because he's running downstairs. He's fumbling with his shoes, and I'm just yelling. I'm like, what did you do? What did you do? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. And so and I haven't told this story in so long because this happened 2 years ago, and this is something that I literally have to relive every day. It's not one day that I don't think about something from that day.
A massive manhunt ensued and Terrence was ultimately captured 24 hours later in a wooded area in Dunkirk. Autumn decided to come out and talk about a lot of things that happened in their relationship because people believe she set him up for death. She tried to convince people otherwise by posting all these videos on social media.
And Tyree's son's mother, I am who the FSO Gunk story on Instagram is about. I'm finally coming on here to say something after almost 2 weeks of all of this starting because I know why it's starting. I know the objective, and I wanted to get in front of it before the rumors and the lies and the manipulative, theories and things like that are being put out about me get too far. I feel like they already kind of have gotten too far, and I was going to stay quiet because this is something that's happened almost 2 years ago. Trey had ended up coming with me and my friend to my mother's house for the cookout. This is in June of 2019. Mind you, me and Tyree break up. It's fresh. It just happened. So I didn't really know Trey. I knew of him. He had been around in like, you know, a couple of occasions, but we never formally met up until this day. Since then, we just started to get to know each other from that cookout. Now, even though Trey and I, we never dated. We were never boyfriend or girlfriend, but we did get very, very close, and we got almost to that point with each other. Now, in the whole summer, Tyree was doing his thing, I was doing my thing. We didn't rekindle up until Labor Day. Is it Labor Day weekend? I think it's Labor Day. I think it's Labor Day in September. School had just started, I believe, and he had hit me up and was just like, you know, let's try it out again. Let's try to, you know, make shit right between us. And we did just that. But
about it, like, bruh could have did like that conversation he was having. It was one of them. It's a time thing, time, you know, for her to miss and be like, damn, this is that and the third. Need the time.
It was not exclusive. I was not exclusive to him, and he knew that. He knew who I was dealing with. I believe.
No, I don't know how he did that. I couldn't have went like that.
Through like Instagram at the time. I'm not too sure about when he found out who I was dealing with or how he found out who I was dealing with, but he did not know him. They did not know each other. After him reaching out to me to rekindle, I was dealing with the both of them. Now, this is the part where I want to like interject, because I know I was dealing with the both of them. They both knew that I was dealing with the both of them. Trey and Tyree, they never crossed paths. They did both speak on the phone on both ends. One day I was over at Tyree's house. Trey had called me. Tyree had answered. They exchanged words. And one time I was over at Trey's house. Tyree had called me, and Trey had answered, and they exchanged words. So I do want to add that part in, because
this is bad business, though. This is where I feel like she should have been smart enough to like, okay, nah, this is how I'm gonna go about this, and this is the person I'm gonna be with. Because this is messy.
That's important as well in this story. Only just because I just want to emphasize the fact that they never crossed paths, they never met, but they definitely did have words exchanged during that time period. If you're young and you're dealing with more than one person, then you know how that is. And social media, everybody's just acting like that they've never been in that situation. But, you know, teach his own. Now, me and Trey ended up getting closer towards the end of the year of 2019. So I want to say like November, December, January, we were starting to get closer. And I was starting to lean more on the side of, you know, taking him serious on a relationship aspect of things. I had ended up going through his phone January of 2020, saying something I didn't like. And so I started talking back to Tyree again. Now, me and Trey had ended things. We ended things. I left his house. It was a whole, like, you know, argument between him and I. Left his house, and I started talking back to Tyree again.
So then she went back to, I wouldn't have liked that. Because you saw some shit with this nigga, now you come back.
Say March, we ended up getting back together officially. And only because COVID had hit. And when COVID hit, we weren't going to school physically anymore. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, I live with my grandparents. I used to take clients out of my basement in my grandparents' house. When COVID hit, they're older. The idea of me taking clients in the house, it was just a no. So I started taking clients in Tyree's house, and I started taking clients at my friend's house. I ended up staying at Tyree's house from that because I would take clients every day. I just wouldn't end up going back home. At the time, I'm 17. At the end of March, beginning of April, I had got pregnant.
This is 17-year-old? I thought these are 17-year-olds.
With my son. When I got pregnant with my son, that kind of sealed the deal as far as like my living arrangements. I just ended up like moving into his house, like slowly but surely going back home, getting more clothes, bringing my stuff over there, things like that. After we decided to, go through with my pregnancy, we were really trying to make things work for you know, what we were about to be, which was a family at that time. Things got rocky between Tyree and I at the very end of my pregnancy. My cousin had called me. It was 3 weeks before our baby shower. And it's some girl on Instagram, and she posting about Tyree trying to fly her out, posting that they've been talking since the beginning of the year, which the beginning of the year is when I got pregnant. And so finding that out, like so stuck, because I'm like, damn, you know, I'm 18 at the time. I had turned 18 in May, and I'm pregnant. I'm 8 months pregnant, so it's no going back on the decision, you know, to keep the baby. Everything is already prepared for my son when he gets here. So it was just like, I just felt very stuck. I felt dumb. I felt like, you know, like betrayed, like, you know, like he played me. Like, if you've been pregnant or you have kids or you're pregnant, you just know how sensitive you are, you know, emotionally and mentally and things like that. So it fucked me up. But mind you, my baby shower in 3 weeks, and it's like, you know, what can I do? Now, the only reason that I kept all this to myself, and I'm being so transparent, y'all, when I say, like, I'm gonna take accountability on my end and, you know, say my piece, like, these were my real raw emotions. I felt stupid, and I didn't want anybody to know that, you know, it was kind of like a, you know, told you so type of moment, and I didn't want anybody to have like that upper hand or to be able to look at me and like with a judgmental eye, like nothing like that. So I
Now let's skip to what happened that night.
And so he comes to my mom's house unannounced. He did not tell me that he was coming. We didn't have no conversation after we had got off the phone about him speaking to Cody and my mom's phone being lost in the airport. He came unannounced. He didn't tell me. I was unaware that he was coming or had plans even to come. He comes to my mom's house at 3:28. He comes through the door. Now, when he comes to my mom's house, that gives from 2:50 to 3:28. That's almost a 40-minute time gap in between the time where we went upstairs to go to sleep until he came. I was asleep. And to my knowledge, Trey was asleep. We didn't have sex, nothing. We literally lay down in the bed. We was taking shots a little bit, like, so we sleepy. It's 3 in the morning. We lay down and go to bed. I wake up to shots.
Damn.
I seen some comments like, how do you sleep through 16 shots? I hopped up to the first one. Trey is literally sitting up in the bed, shooting in the door frame, and I see Tyree's silhouette in the door frame. I thought that Trey was going to think like he was there off the strength of me. And so I jump up and I run out of the room. When I'm running out of the room, Tyree is literally falling into the room as he's being shot. He was shot 16 times. When I run out of the room, I run across the hallway to my sister's room. And my sister is literally like at her door, locking her door. Like I hear it, like I hear like her footsteps, like I hear her like just lock her door, like she didn't even know what was going on. It's gunshots, like it's 16 shots. And like 16 shots, that happens fast, but like
he hit him with all 16.
When you in a room or like next to something like that, like it just seems like it's going on forever. So I'm at her door like whispering like, call 911, call 911, call 911. And she is who called 911.
I'm here, what's up? I'm here calling.
Terrence was eventually convicted of voluntary manslaughter. The jury also convicted Terrence of 2 firearms violations, for counts of reckless endangerment and 1 count of destruction of evidence. He faces a total of over 40 years incarceration. Autumn posted on social media how Tyree had tried to get them together, but she rejected. This video was just in an effort to show that he was forcing himself on her. But it showed more a caring man who had done some bad things in the past and was willing to fix things so he can unite his small family. Tyree's parent had a lot to say too.
Oh! Guys, I gotta get some things done, so I'm gonna end it here. What a crazy story. If y'all want to see me react to this other part of it, y'all just, you know, let me know in the comments and I'll spark another video and I'll make this. But I do gotta go handle some business, though. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. I'm great for y'all. Damn, bro. You go in 16 shots and then so one nigga got 40 years. So basically one nigga is life fucked up. Basically two niggas lives got taken, essentially, about one woman. You know, I'm sure there's something, you know, we don't know all the things that maybe she did, things she said, da, da, da. Again, I don't think the nigga is I think he did, like he said, he did really bad things. I think ultimately he did want his fam back, but you also got to think about the things that he's done. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's just a horrible, monstrous person, but he did horrible, monstrous things. Punching your girl in the face? What, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Seems like he was a good dad. That's a plus. Damn, man. Let me know what y'all think, though. Like the video, sub up, comment up, Benjamin, if you're on the channel. I love you. I appreciate your great friend. We gone, man. ADD, let do it.